Good day, everyone! We are so privileged to have this virtual seminar workshop on songwriting and audio-video arts. The aim of Singing Tanghalan is to showcase the talents, skills, and abilities of our students through various activities. We encourage our participants to watch, listen, and be with us until the end of this activity. Without further ado, we will start with a prayer to be led by Ma'am Rachel Umawang, Teacher 1, followed by the singing of National Anthem.
Father God, we thank you for this very wonderful moment you have bestowed upon us. We thank you for your blessings, for the breath of life that you have given. We thank you for every opportunity that you are giving to us. And as we go on, O God, we ask for the forgiveness of our sins, as we will forgive those who have sinned against us. We thank you that you are always there to guide us, and Lord, we lift to you the activity of our students. May you bless them as they will do their task, and they will enjoy every moment. And we thank you for your goodness, for you are so great. Bless their works, bless their life and family as well. We glorify you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Let us welcome Sir Bonnie Ezra Kayad, Teacher 3, for the opening remarks.
Good morning to our school principal, Sharon B. Amupa, faculty and staff of Lepanto National High School, to our ever-supportive parents who are possibly assisting the participants in this virtual activity, and to our participants who are excited to showcase their talents in singing, songwriting, video making, and editing. This activity aims to showcase the talents, skills, abilities of students. The theme of this activity is showing bayanihan, spirit through culture and arts. We continuously encourage our students to participate on the different school activities, even in these challenging times. Thank you, and good luck to everyone.
The theme of this event is showing bayanihan spirit through culture and arts. For us to better understand or to have ideas on our culture and practices on bayanihan, Ma'am Wandalyn Plazo will share to us some bayanihan practices in Cordillera. Ma'am?
Good day, everyone. Our beloved Lepanto National High School's Gambang Theater Guild is one with the municipality of Mankayan in showcasing indigenous knowledge, skills, and practices. This is why the group is always on the go in looking for local stories and practices that they can integrate in their performances whenever possible. One of these commendable practices of the people of Mankayan is the observance of Binadang, wherein the locals help one another, especially in times of crisis. An example of this is the people in the community's generosity in sharing their crops, like vegetables and fruits, to others. Since the locals believe that life is communal and that one cannot be happy if others are suffering, they find ways to help others who are in need. This practice of binadang is evident in the community scenes that are being portrayed by the LNHS GTG in their performances. Thus, as the Guild and the SPA classes continue to flourish, it is our fervent hope that our aim of integrating our local culture with our education curriculum be attained.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for enlightening us. Allow me to introduce to you our first speaker. Our first speaker is a pianist, vocal coach, musical educator, music arranger, and composer whose works has been noted in the provinces of Pangasinan and La Union. He was a former coordinator of the Special Program in the Arts in DepEd Agoo, La Union, who made contributions in the revival of local culture. Among many accomplishments, some of it are winning vocal coach in the national competitions for young artists, winner in the Kundiman Rizal National Chorale Competition held at BSP Complex Manila in 2009. A national finalist and voice coach in 2011 and 2019 National Music Competition for Young Artists. He's a resident arranger and consultant of the bayanihan singer of Haro, Iloilo City. He is a choir conductor of several choirs including the National Shrine of Our Lady of Candles Chorale, the Vox Amoris Chamber Singers, Ateneo de Iloilo Treble Chorus, Ateneo de Iloilo Faculty Choir, and Central Philippine University CBA Choir. He is an active member of the Philippine Chorale Directors Association. He is also a lifetime member of the Koday Society of the Philippines and the Philippine Society for Music Educators. Two of his recent art song compositions has been published by the National Commission for Culture and the Arts in 2019 and 2020 respectively. Another composition has been released by the Jesuit Music Ministry also this year. Presently, he is a faculty member of Ateneo de Iloilo and continues to inspire his students with his music. Let us all welcome Mr. Renan and Flores.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Renz Flores and I will be your songwriting coach for this session. Before we get things started, let me tell some few things about myself first and how I learned songwriting. So I started writing songs when I was at your age and it was in high school, and I can remember thinking about songwriting while I walked the road between my school and my house or our house. I started writing them on a small sheet of paper or a notebook so I can remember them. Soon, this song was translated and was used in the Baguio Centennial celebration. And then I also wrote some school hymns, songs for some companies And then I was able to write some jingles, town hymns, which some of them are still being used today. And I also have some songs set in choral music, and I have some few songs published by a recording company. And also, I have also some composed songs which had been published by the National Commission for Culture and the Arts. Presently, I work here in Ateneo and is living a musical career in the beautiful city of Iloilo here in the Visayas. So let's get going. In order for you to write a song, there are some few considerations. No? So I think it would also help you if you are going to answer some of the questions that I have prepared. So first, why are you writing a song? Why do you need to do it? No? Or what is the song for? So that's the first question. Why do you need to write that song? And then second is, who will listen to it? Who are the people involved? No? Soon when your song will be done, sino ang makikinig? So it's also good to consider those things. No? Also, there is no single formula or a single way on how to write a song. The reason to this is that every song is actually uniquely different from one another. And it's a record of a unique personal experience. And every person is different from another. So a song becomes a record of how would you want people know about what you feel or what you are thinking. It becomes your voice, and so it becomes your machinery of sending a personal or a sincere message. Another one is that a song differs in time, so there is a time element involved. While the time changes, the pattern or format of songs changes as well. It's like a fashion statement now. But it is cyclical. Sometimes it goes back or it comes back. And a song from 1800s may really be different from a song from 1920s or 70s, 80s, or even up to the present time. Knowledge on musical instrument is a plus. Common instruments professional writers are using when they are writing songs. Most of them are using guitar or piano or organ, electronic keyboard. This will be a big help in determining the melody, the range, chord progressions of the song. Listening to music frequently will also help you to write a song. Believe me, even the great masters just like Bach, Chopin, Tchaikovsky, Beatles, Eraserheads, or Ben and Ben had their own inspiration from earlier styles. This might help you too. This doesn't exactly mean that you are going to copy, but you will have a good ground on your musical taste and style. Some sort of a related literature when it is compared to research. So for the context of this lecture, I will be giving you some tips on how to write your song lyrics. Tip number 1 is you should be aware. Start with what you want to say. The first step when learning how to write songs is to get familiar with journaling and your senses. So what is this journaling I am talking about? Journaling is as easy as, grabbing a piece of paper and then write it down so that the idea will never be lost. Journaling is trying to take down notes of your lyrics. As for me, when an idea comes in, I use my phone or any gadget na available na nandyan to save the ideas, because sometimes the ideas just comes in even in the most unholiest, at the most unorthodox time, even when you are doing the laundry or just sitting there anywhere, or you are cooking, the ideas will just come in. And when that happens, make sure that you have a piece of paper or something to write into or type into if you have the gadget. So to clarify, the most early stage in journaling your ideas is that it's not yet perfect at this time. At this stage, your song lyrics is still a diamond in a rough. So it will be polished over time. So try to choose a small moment and write about it using your sense of smell, your taste, touch, sight, sound, and movement. You don't have to feel pressured if the words do not rhyme. It is still okay. So do not think about rhythmic patterns yet. Just write it. Once the momentum is there, keep thinking about it. So allow it to simmer down, allow it to develop, and allow the first leaves of your song to shed. And then over time, let your song bloom. Another good thing to consider is the relatability or the universality of feelings. A good song lyrics and a song in general must be relatable to any walks of life, or how most of the people or your listeners can relate themselves to your song or the message through your lyrics. In order to establish relatability, some common themes can be used. First, love. Love, it can be a romantic love, love for God, love for friends, love for family, a lost love, an unrequited love, or true love. So for example, I can recommend to you some of songs like Akin Ka Na Lang by Morissette, Chinito by Yan Constantino, and Close to You by The Carpenters. And there are so many songs about love that you can find over the radio and over the internet at this point of time. Another one is teenage life. You can write songs about how you feel towards your life as a teenager. Some common themes are personal growth, changes, self-exploration, adventure, nostalgia, the energy of being a teenager or being a youth. So I can recommend to you some songs like Don't Stop Believing by Journey, Awit ng Kabataan by River Maya, Awit ng Barkada by Apo Hiking Society, Anak by Freddie Aguilar, and Overdrive by Eraserheads. The second feeling that you can draw inspiration in writing your lyrics is this one: sadness and fear. Although sometimes it sounds a bit weird, for some, but a song and writing your song lyrics are actually a healthy way on how you can vent out your sadness or anxieties or fears. So, example, consider listening to the following songs, Paubaya by Moira, Say Something by A Great Big World, Lay Me Down by Sam Smith, and In the Arms of an Angel by Sarah McLachlan. Another universal feeling that you might want to consider is the feeling of joy and happiness. Who doesn't want happy and bright things anyway? No, we all want to feel happiness. And good thing, your song lyrics may be the best way to capture that joyful or happy feeling. So I can recommend to you some songs like Happy by Pharrell Williams, I Got a Feeling by Black Eyed Peas, Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves, Best Day of My Life by the American Authors, and you can also have OPM like Ligaya by Eraserheads. Another universal feeling is how you observe the things in the society. Songs and song lyrics can transcend from entertainment to inspiring change in the society. In fact, popular music has had a long role in promoting cultural modifications or changes. Your observations in politics, society, culture, and this can be put into words through your song lyrics. Examples of songs with strong messages of society are Tatsulo by Bamboo, Imagine by John Lennon, Heal the World by Michael Jackson, Upuan by Glock 9, and Born This Way by Lady Gaga. So with all of these things said on tip number 1, which is the relatability or universality of feelings, and also being aware and grounding it to the things that you want to say, we are now ready to go to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is to tell a story. The inspiration of writing lyrics can come from a wide variety of sources. Interesting stories can come from your personal experiences, but it can also be the stories of your friends, stories from your family, and it can be stories that you have read in books or watched in a film, browsed over the internet or any kinds of media. Stories can also be found through interaction or exposure to other people. So another important feature of the story is the conversational quality. When you say conversational quality, para ka lang nakikipag-usap. So this will help you, to make your song relatable. Have you ever listened to a song that sometimes you feel like as if it is speaking to you directly, na parang ikaw mismo yung ginawan ng kanta. So the conversational quality of a song is one of the most effective way to present the quality of a great lyrics or a set of lyrics, which is authenticity. Write like you would if you were relaying the story to a small group of people or people who care about you and what you have to say. So you try to imagine that you are trying to write a lyrics to people who are really interested in listening to your thoughts or listening to your ideas. I can suggest to you some familiar examples of songs which has outstanding narrative or storytelling qualities. This one is very familiar. It's Huling El Bimbo by Eraserheads and Love Story by Taylor Swift. The song about the Romeo and Juliet thing. When you are ready to tell the story through your lyrics, we are now ready to go to the third tip, which is the rhyming schemes. Writing lyrics is pretty much similar in writing poetry. Mapping out rhyming schemes can help you make the lyrics pretty become rhythmical. These are usually found at the end of each line in a song lyrics or a poem. There are two common patterns on how to develop your rhyming schemes, but today I'm going to present some few. No? The first rhyming scheme is the most basic, where all the lines of the verses are rhyming, nagtutugma. So, I will be using the following song example from Paul McCartney, no, sa Beatles. It's entitled Yesterday, and you can see this on the screen. So, you can say that the words or the end words for each line are actually rhyming. So here, yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. So yesterday, away, stay, yesterday are actually rhyming words. And that is the first pattern. Now, let us look to another pattern where the rhyming scheme happens from one line after another. So, salitan. I will be using Blowing in the Wind by Bob Dylan, and you can see that on the screen right now. How many roads must a man walk down before you can call him a man? So the first and the second line doesn't rhyme. But when we go through the song, let's proceed. How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? Yes, how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? So the bold words, no, are actually rhyming. So man, sand, band. So that is the second pattern. Another possible pattern are rhyming schemes every two lines of the stanza. So here, I will be using the song Close to You by the Carpenters. You can see that on the screen right now. So, why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. So that's basically the title at the end of the stanza or the verse. No? If we are going to observe, the first two lines are rhyming and the third and the fourth are also rhyming. Appear, near, me, be. Ayan. You can also write lyrics in free verse, no? Meaning walang nagtutugma. There are no rhyming words at the end of each line. And it does not use any rhyming schemes at all. So let us look at the following OPM song. Here on the screen now. You were just a dream that I once knew. I never thought that I would be right for you. I just can't compare you with anything in this world. You're all I need to be with you forevermore. So, new is a little bit, medyo rhyming ng konti sa you, but not exactly. And then world and then forevermore are not really related to one another. Tip number 4 is to study song structures. It is very important to understand the different components that make up a song and also the listener expects at those given sections. Here are some different parts of the song that you may want to consider when writing a set of lyrics. The first is the verse section. The verse section makes up the majority of the song and sometimes it will change all throughout the tune. The verse tells the story, it develops or introduces the characters and sets the context and pulls the listener in. So this is the verse. The verse actually tells the story. So next part of a song or the structure of a song will gonna be the chorus. This part is where you're gonna look for the hook. The hook is the part of the song that is repeated over and over again. Something that is simple and universal, and something that can stop in the listener's ear. The hook sometimes is associated, I could explain to you in simple terms, by the occurrence of the LSS. Ayan. Yung sasabihin na, na-LSS ako sa song, or LSS syndrome. In a formal terminology, that is what we call earworm. No? Yung, bakit siya nagstay? Why does the song is left on my head? Why was it stuck on my head? So the chorus section is expected to present the main hook. It repeats and becomes infectious or universal. So ayan, example is the song on the screen right now. You know this very well, I think. Nauulit-ulit yung word, torete, torete, torete. And unsurprisingly, the title is Torete itself. So the bridge section is an optional section, meaning it is not really present in every song, and it happens somewhere in the middle of the song. It should have its own unique chord progression, a related but unique melody, and its main function is to renew the interest of your listener before you launch it to another chorus. And then finally, we have the coda. The coda is basically an outro. It is usually a very simple line, sometimes words lang or word. A very simple line, often taken from another part of the song and then repeated sometimes over and over again until the song fades out. Speaking of words, a wordy song, meaning a song with a lot of words, sometimes is very hard to remember. So, nababawasan yung recall factor ng song. So, while writing the lyrics, try to avoid as much words. Try writing a simple verse. Try writing a simple verse which has about 4 to 6 lines only, and then moving into a chorus with lots of repetition. Or try starting a song with the chorus. Doon pa lang sa umpisa, meron na siyang recall or hook. We all know that, simplicity sometimes is really hard to do, but it is actually worth pursuing. So try to challenge yourself to encapsulate your ideas in few verses and lines. Next thing is, it's good to collaborate. Checking on song lyrics or collaborating with other people is practically not bad. Just make sure not to copy someone else's work. So it's a different story when you copy, so that is a no. By reading existing lyrics, however, or examining a song which was already made, will also give you an idea on what techniques and forms was used in the song, or how was it made. Reading some of the lyrics that you may discover or see will enhance your analysis skills. You may get some inspiration from it too. So do not forget to acknowledge though that these inspirations, or to admit these inspirations soon in the future. So i-acknowledge ang mga inspiration mo with it. So finally, we have the last tip, which is tip number 5. Be an inspiring songwriter. Ayan. So a good lyricist is someone who is good at conveying context or emotion, or portraying characters who can directly convey the feelings and thoughts. Make your song fit universally. So everyone from different walks of life and different contexts of life can actually relate to your song. So a good songwriter should be technically equipped, no, with the knowledge on songwriting techniques such as rhyming schemes, song structures, and music theory, which can actually be practiced over time. So pwede mo siyang practicein, no? And there is no other way on how you will become good at your craft than to practice and do it over and over again, no? It's okay sometimes that you fail, but writing song lyrics would actually require you to practice it, to pursue it once in a while, and you have to rehearse it so that you will come up with good results. So an inspiring songwriter is one who can sincerely and authentically share a piece of his life experiences to the world. And he can be able to narrate his unique stories and feelings towards it. And lastly, when you want to become a songwriter, be humble. Be humble enough that because there is nothing more beautiful than a song which was drawn out from pure heart and mind, from a very pure and humble intention. If your intention in songwriting is just to, display your technical skills and brilliance, and just to tell the world that, hey, I am good at this one, so it will soon be seen or radiate in the quality of song that you are making. So be truthful to it. No? You have to be humble enough to show your life realities. And then finally, when you are personally inspired in your song, I am absolutely sure that your listeners or audience who will be listening to your song will be inspired too. So start within you. You have to be inspired and to love what you are doing in order for other people to appreciate the things that you do. So there you have it. No? I wish I was able to give you some tips on how you're going to pull through your song lyrics. And for more questions and details, if you want to know more about songwriting, you can just email me anytime at your convenience on the email flashed on the screen. So from here, thank you very much. Stay safe and healthy, everyone.
Thank you very much, sir, for the very informative topic and inspiring experiences you shared to us. I believe that the students were inspired because I myself were inspired with your topic and sharing. Our second speaker is from Kalinga. He is a product of Benguet State University, Maine, and currently working in the Department of Agriculture. He is very passionate in playing different instruments, teaching the young people, and sharing his talent. Let us welcome Mr. Chidkino Malok.
Hello, so good day katatiyam amin sa kami Chidkino. I am Chidkino Malok from Tabo, Kalinga. So alright, the teacher Sarah has contacted me to share on how to write songs when iti panag-compose iti songs. So once again, I want to greet you a good day or good afternoon or good morning. Anyaman ti pangbibiyahan nyo iti dating time. So song composition. So kanyak nabayagak ang ko na nabayagak nga nag-compose ng I think the first nga song na na-compose ko that was 2016, I think 2016. Iti official nga mo ka nagkom-compose naman pa I have composed songs iti schools mat lang, but iti official nga compose ko nga iti insulat ko nga talaga ket in 2016. So hanyo ko na nga expert nga per me ngam kahit ko lang I want to share iti little knowledge about song composition. So kadagiti insurat ko nga songs is anda katang indigenous music, anda katang nagiti songs about the nature, or iti songs iti church kasay, and dadumapay ang kukunaan nga adutin insurat ko nga songs. So iti kahit ko lang i-discuss about song composition nga dagiti compose iti songs kat saan nga ang amin kat singer mo't lang. So ada dagiti like kadagiti nga times, for example, ada dagiti agkantamot lang iti songs nga hangay sulat tinag-compose kas lang isuda lang iti nang i-popularize iti nga kanta nga na-compose. Ijay ket naduma-duma iti generamot lang iti song composition. Anda katang digi agisurat ti kanta nga nagapo iti heartache siguro, digi heartbreaks da namat digi agsurat ti kanta gaputa adang iti cause na like iti movement kumawano activity kasay. Like for example, I want to give you an example iti OPM song like the Kapaligiran by Asin kasi kuma. And adamat dagiti ag-compose iti songs nga about the grief, dagiti about sadness. Dapat dagiti compose iti songs nga very joyful kasi dipindi iti kastangay nga paglaslasatan iti maysa nga composer iti song. So iti panag-compose iti kanta gayam, it is like a poem also, or kastangay nga tula dayta. So dati sila syllables na lang nag-compose iti song. Kan dipindi mat kiti hamat lang necessary nga kasi ngam adadagiti ag-compose iti songs nga actually song kat kas nga poem mat lang dito. So kada kayo nga mahiling nga agsusurat iti poem ano dagi diary, actually mabalimumot lang nga i-convert as a song jay nga insurat mo kabilam lang ti tunes na kasi. So kahit ko lang i-share ket digi no kasano iti agsurat iti composition tas panag-awat ko. Okay. So kahit ko lang i-discuss iti negative parts iti song composition nag-compose iti song. So kada tayong musically inclined dagiti kanya tayong amo na ti gitara, amo na ti instruments kakasay. Ang kamo no kanya yung kat musicians kayo ngam let us try mat lang nga to write songs also mat lang nga jay agad adal tayo lang iti kankanta ti dadoma ngam padasen tayo kadi I want to encourage you to write song of your own. So iti panagsurat iti kanta, iti panagsurat ti kanta gayam ada ti parts na matan niya kanta. So kahit kung i-discuss kanyayo iti about parts iti kanta one song. So kada ting songer one singer basta nga sanger dati parts iti kanta mat lang gayam. So kaslamot lang nga di pa nag-aramid ko mati istorya kanya tayo no dagi pag-aramidan dati dagi teachers tayo iti parables no fables kuma dati intro dati kas nga main na kumang di story dapat iti kas nga ending na kasi mat lang iti kanta. So iti kanta gayam adamot lang iti intro na. So iti parts iti songs dakat nga intro number 1, number 2 is verse, number 3 is pre-chorus, number 4 is chorus, number 5 is bridge, number 6 is outro. So pero hanga necessarily nga dito nga 6 nga dito nga parts iti kanta adda dyan iti kantayo ada dagiti ababamot lang nga kanta nga igabenda lang iti verse tapos chorus tapos outro kasi lang uno ada mo dagiti mga gigabel iti intro or tapos verse and then chorus tapos di lang tapos sabali man nga verse kasi uno stanza. So ada kanya timot lang no kahit nga kompletuon iti nga parts iti kanta nga 6 parts iti kanta. So ulitok man ada kanta nga number 1 is intro, number 2 is verse, number 3 is pre-chorus, number 4 is chorus, number 5 is bridge, number 6 is outro. So mapanti iti number 1. Iti number 1 is intro. Mostly kuno dapat iti intro gayam di kas na kumagis istorya kanya kat dingi alaem jay ano yun yung dingi attention ko madigdengdenged ko man og istorya kamot lang sa nga nag alaem di attention di agtop no kahit mong agdenged di may nga tao no di kahit mong agdenged di kantam. So ijay iti intro dapat. So nga kasla ag istorya ka kasla kasay ada ya kantak matlang ang kauno mabuyay matlang ya kantak na isot ti may nga in-request ni teacher Sarah nga i-download nansa nga buyaan nyo. Ket ada ya kantak nga ngam kinalinga gamin ilimid kalingga mod pay pintas na jadi intro na ya kantak sa nga iti ilimi nga kalingga, permi pa iti pintas na ako na nakasangay nga di agala ka nga iti attention iti tatao kat ni anya nga tadiay apay nga nga napintas ti kalingga ako na dadi question anda kasi for example so iti intro masapol nga actually nababa dapat ti chord mo di hanga nga aggidan nga dawis tinangato nga chord no tune it di tune mo masapol nga di adalam pa lang I wano surwam nga mangguyugoy ko mang encourage mo no mang encourage nga to call the attention of the listeners mo dai. So kadagay after intro mabaling mga kabilang ti verse jayon kat iti verse as lang nga di mang support di intro di istorya ka jayon verse kasay kastoy no dati for example topic mo about the environment o topic mo about no love story ko man no love song ko mga dang iti istorya mo di napaspasamak no dingdinggan niya umati country like the kanta ni Colin Ray the best di kanta na ta di istorya nga kadagi verse di tapos iti kasanga kas di karga na di verse di istorya ka then after verse na mapangka di chorus di kasanga nga i-bring out mo di kahit mga sawan ijayan di kasangay nga so nga mostly nga chorus nagngangato nga dati kahit da nga ibaga dati kahit da nga nga sauan uno ano yun dati tawag da JJ kahit da nga i-emphasize ko i-emphasize da di nga i-point out da ko ma di chorus isong nga duman na maulit-ulit di chorus ta dati kahit da nga i-emphasize nga rod nga supporting mat lang di verse ijay. Tapos mabalimot lang kanya tayo ag-ganayon tayo lang iti verse. So like for example nag-intro kanya tapos first verse and then nag-chorus ka tapos mabaling ag-kabil ka mo ng ti verse mo kasi tapos namalpas mo na for example second verse mo mapang ka mo ng chorus jay ngamit iti pre-chorus gamin mabaling kabat lang ag-kabil iti pre-chorus mo hamad lang nga necessary nga mga di ka karno beginner tayo na agsurat iti kanta okay lang di chorus siguro sakit awan to by pre-chorus ko nga in-compose ko pa lang yung di nga pre-chorus mat lang gamin kasi lang nga supporting di chorus kasi lang nga pre-chorus before going di chorus kasi lang nga di in preparation di chorus adang di kahit nung lang ipo-point out in di pre-chorus nga di so di and then iti bridge. So iti bridge kat after chorus diay. No iti pre-chorus kumakat before the chorus, iti bridge after chorus nga going to the end di kantam. Diay so iti bridge nga mabalimumot kid di nga kabilan na iti di kas lang nga di kahit mga ibaga nga kahit nga Sony J di kaya't mo nga i-point out mo't lang nga mabati ko mga dingding ganda ko mga nga ay kasi tiket na nga sa uwan gayam di kun na nga tumot lang iti bridge nga kasla chorus mat lang nga dati kahit mga emphasize mat lang maulit-ulit data kahit mga ulit-ulit. Okay. So iti bridge may surat lang ulit at manen after chorus. Okay. Tapos numabang ka ti bridge after bridge outro. So iti outro di kan ay imay sam di kahit mga sawan di kahit mga i-point out i-outro di jay kasi nga agpaalam ka sa kasay samad lang agsusurat ka iti letter ko made salutation nga kuna tayo ngay like for example iti letter ko maka thank you for your kind understanding, thank you for your favorable consideration kasi mat lang iti kanta nga dati salutation na isu di outro di ayon outro. Okay, so ulitok manen nakatang intro di kasla nga kahit mo nga i-call ti attention di gagdengdengeg no listeners mo di nga kantam nakatang verse di agrugi ka nga istorya di about iti title di kantam masapon nga di title di kantam matlang gayam I'm so sorry nga connected dapat iti kantam di title mo di so after iti verse mapangkati pre-chorus so di so iti pre-chorus before chorus di and then iti chorus mat di kahit mo nga i-point out ijayan di kahit mo nga madingag ti tao di kahit mga saon i-emphasize mo kung mga i-point out mo kahit mga message nga madingag da na mabati kanya da uray no handa nga amo di verse no di kanta kat di chorus nga sumakaduan kanya tayo di ba nagkitara tayo kat muna kanta tayo kat kaaduan kanya tayo di chorus lang tayo sunod ti ulit-ulit nga madingag tayo so lang di aslam mo tayo no verse kat oo na tayo nga mapantay di chorus amo tayo di chorus mostly nga kanta tadi nga word iti amo tayo di kahit nga saon di nga composer kuno di kan kanta so after di chorus nakatang bridge itan so nga bridge ta dagi mahilig nga bridge dita joke lang di bridge kat di kas nga iso di kas nga pag naam ije going ije outro iti bridge di kas nga ni kagpaalam ijayan kahit mga saon ije kanta mabanumot lang ulit-ulitan din no agi-compose kat song kat na ipakantan no ikantam balimumot lang ulit-ulitan di bridge ng kas na chorus then after bridge kat ada katanga outro di paalam kan uno salutation in other words no letter ko salutation kun ano jay so ayos jay the parts iti song now iti kahit ko encourage na tayo iti pa nagsurat ti kanta ang kamo no kanya tayo siguro rugrugyan tayo nga agsurat ti kanta no poem pa lang siguro tula and then after some time kabilan tayo ti tsunan so naragdagsan gamin iti agpilit tayo manano niya nga tsun diya no major ba no minor no minor mo iti minor A minor kat kasangay nga nadagdagsan iti kasangay nga adati kayat mo nga ibaga ko ma kuno kasta nga nadagsan launay jay riknam mati mahilig ti minor nga amo ka popular ni Freddie Aguilar ti mahilig ti minor so nga nakiasawa ti minor ang kadyo lang di kanta-kantan kami ni Freddie di about didigra about di anak ko mga di kasangay nga mangbagbaga di mostly nga konti minor no di major smooth nakatang country songs no ballad songs kasi ganda daw mapay nga kanta di tiyama umat lang nga digi OPM songs nga ni ni Moira and agap usarmat lang ti minor di ay puro halos heart breaks mati ay ka about di kanta na panggap di kanta na basta nga di no minor ti usaramat nga i-chord iti may nga kanta kasi nga di na dagsa-dagsun tilik nam nag-grieve ka kuma, you are sad, you are in distress kasi no adamat na iti ag major chords kasi nga naragragsak basit no di minor chord kasi manen dati may sa isurok iti fast song kan ni upbeat song wano iti slow songs iti usram iti fast song not lang gamin iti songs like English again iti naragsak ang kanta gamin iti fast song so mostly iti slow song mo digi sad ano kasamat lang minor but lang kuman di fast song but di kas nakagragsak you are happy awad to dinukmang kung ka ay ayama sa ko ma kata di si siwit mat na di nga kantan di kailyak actually double meaning di maditikat na nga sa awan kung di kat kas nga pagraragsakan iso nga napaspas kanda dumapay nga kanta so jay niya pa iti dado mga isurukan niya ilang samot so tiket ko lang ibaga kanya ito yung alati desire na to write a song kasano ito yung irugi no hang atatahan yung atatang irugi kasano yung nga isurat no han yung atatang isurat dagita nga kantayo dagiti ngay saksakitan tinakam nyo dita kababay yo uno classmate yo uno saksakitan tinakam nyo iti paspasamak tata kakasgay uno dagiti no kahit mo kumang agsurat iti no you are in love with lang ko ma'am why not write present yung agsurat ka di iti kanta baka anyaan mo makayatan mat dita personada yo di kita kasjay so I encourage you again guys to write songs as early as now no mabalin kung nadadajay dingnig ko nga quote about iti panagsurat ti kanta no kahit mga balbaliwan iti may sanga ili baliwam iti kantan iti digiti so kahit ko lang ibaga kanya ito yung alati desire na to write a song kasano ito yung irugi no hang atatahan yung atatang irugi kasano yung nga isurat no han yung atatang isurat dagita nga kantayo dagiti ngay saksakitan tinakam nyo dita kababay yo uno classmate yo uno saksakitan tinakam nyo iti paspasamak tata kakasgay uno dagiti no kahit mo kumang agsurat iti no you are in love with lang ko ma'am why not write present yung agsurat ka di iti kanta baka anyaan mo makayatan mat dita personada yo di kita kasjay so I encourage you again guys to write songs as early as now no mabalin kung nadadajay dingnig ko nga quote about iti panagsurat ti kanta no kahit mga balbaliwan iti may sanga ili baliwam iti kantan iti digiti umili di kanta ket agbalin nga movement ti ay so actually dakkel iti maaramid ti may nga panagsurat iti kanta nabayag daytan since dagiti music composers tayo dakkel iti yung impact na kanya tayo even no saran tayo iti kanta iti nasayaat ipanagsurat tayo usaran tayo as voice tatanga times agbalin tayo nga writers kadagiti nga modern times ibalin tayo nga activist ka na sa ayat iti purpose na nga dati iti asangay nga mangriing kadagiti generations tata ko mauno dati iti mang idurun kanya da to move on, to do the good things, the right thing to do. Jay. So adamot lang iti dakas na ti panagsurat ti kanta, kakaro dagiti pop songs tatang nagmamadingay dagiti kada nga saon ket kitan tayo matlang na nagsurat ti kanta ket ti makatulong iti ili tayo, di makatulong kanya tayo, di mang-encourage kanya tayo, mang-encourage si daduma to nga mang-ipush kanya da no kadagiti mang-ipush ko makadagiti na de-depress nga kakadwa tayo, nagiti parigrigat kakadwa tayo kasi mabaling nga ma-encourage sa'yo kanya da through nagiti nga isulat nga kanta. Jay, so I want to commend you iti dating topic you han nga basta dito nga topic dito very important even kadagiti nga time. So i-encourage ko na kayo kada kayo nga gugawin nga kanta o nagsurat ti songs, sige agsurat kayo ti kanta. Bakante mo dati ko tagbalin nga future Moira de la Torre, no, future Freddy Aguilar kadito lang but digi agbalin nga agaramit ti itinagan tayo, iti sarili tayo. Okay, so Jay, God bless you all, matagot ako losan. Okay, iyaman.
Thank you very much, Sir Chid, for sharing your experiences and sharing your skills and talents to us. Before we proceed to our next speaker for the audio-video arts, allow me to read the mechanics of the singing and songwriting competition. Songs must be written in vernacular. The songwriters may choose any type of music genre for their composition. All entries should be encoded in MP4 or WMV or AVI or FLV format submitted on or before July 6, 2021 via Gmail, Yahoo, or saved in a Google Drive or Messenger. Late submission of entries will not be allowed. A copy of the song lyrics shall be sent via Gmail, Yahoo, or Messenger. Song performance must not exceed 5 minutes. Song may be performed in solo, duet, or trio. Participants should use 1 or 2 indigenous musical instruments. The songs must be related to the theme. And please follow health protocols during the performance. Singers may not wear face masks in order to allow voice clarity. Criteria for judging: vocal technique is 40%, performance is 30%, lyrics is 20%, and musical accompaniment is 10%, a total of 100%. This time, let us watch some of the videos from our speakers.
Uray lula juma kami, awit ladaman no sa anani, tigtigan chito paya, yaawong tigang sa inilim kan paniyaw, unin pilin Diyos Ama. Wayu, 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 mali kayo. Wayu, 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 mamatong tako. Wayu, 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 managlit ako. Wayu, 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 umali kayo. Wayu, 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 mamatong tako. Wayu, 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 managlit ako. Uray lula juma kami, awit ladaman no saanan mi, tigtig ganti tupaya ya awong tigang sa piingilim kan paniyaw unin pilin Diyos Ama piingilim kan paniyaw unin pilin Diyos Ama.
Thank you very much for sharing your songs, and thank you for inspiring us, and you continue to keep inspiring other people as well. Moving on, let me introduce our speaker for the audio-video arts. He is the Provincial Director of the Birada Balito Worldwide, the Executive Producer of the Benguet Millennial Entertainment Production, a member of the Municipal Advisory Council of Mangkayan MPS, representing media of radio Philippine networks such as the DZBS Radio Ronda Baguio, and a Company Advisory Council of First Benguet Provincial Mobile Force Company, Bangao, Bugues. Let us welcome Mr. Jomar P. Sakpa.
Okay, dito nga video kat we're talking about filmmaking basics like angles, compositions, and camera techniques. Okay, number one technique is panning. Panning is moving your shots from left to right or right to left, basta horizontally. The next is stealth. Moving your shots from pataas to pababa, and then from baba to taas. Dagyay panning and tilting are good in establishing the subject. Okay, next is dali. Moving your shot on forward motion, either may subject ka o wala. Ang susunod ay ang low angle shot. Kailangan ang kamera ko natin ay nasa below eye level. And the below angle shot ay binibigyan yung subject ng sense of dominance. Okay, ang susunod ay high angle. Ang high angle shots ay above the eye level. Next is eye level. Ang eye level shot ay pinaka-common sa lahat. And basically has no dramatic effect, and kadalasan ho dito ay ginagamit sa news and documentaries. Okay, next is overhead angle or yung drone. Ito yung shot na hindi common. They are basically used in tracking the subject. OTS is placing your camera sa likod ng subject o pinapakita nito ang kanyang nakikita o ang kanyang kinakausap. Next, wide shot. Ang wide shot ay ginagamit para maipakita ang buong view at interaction between the subject and the location. Okay, last, close-up shots. Yung malapitan. Okay? Ito naman ay para maipakita ang mukha o ang reactions or ang emotion ng subject. Okay, for now, iyan pa muna kasi iyan ang pinaka-basics. Saka na po yung iba. Sana po ay may natutunan kayo at pasensya na rin ho sa quality ng video kasi kuha po ng Android phone. And that's all. Thank you for watching.
Thank you very much, sir, for enlightening us about audio-video arts. And thank you as well for your unending support in our program, since sir was one of our speakers on the previous activity of Sining Tanghalan, such as the Captured It or the photojournalism. Before I read the mechanics for the audio-video arts, let us welcome Ma'am Annalyn Lakpap to share some words of encouragement, because I believe that we all need that, especially in these challenging times.
To
To our beloved students, how are you coping with your everyday routines? We are glad that despite our present situation, you are still moving on. We are encouraging every student to still enjoy the present. You continue to be strong and be of good courage. Continue pursuing your goals and dreams in life because your dreams will keep you moving forward. Let us live in the moment and enjoy everyday happenings.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Annie. We are so excited now to listen and watch the outputs of our participants. But let me read to you the mechanics of the audio-video arts competition.
Only one entry per group will be submitted. Each group shall consist 2 members. The content of the video should be related to the theme. Participants may use their phone and or laptop in editing and in taking videos. Total running time should be 4 to 5 minutes in length, including front and back credits. All audio-video entries should be encoded in MP4, WMV, AVI, or FLV format, submitted on or before July 7, 2021 via Gmail, Yahoo, saved in a Google Drive or Messenger. Late submission of entries will not be allowed. The audio-video should be in Filipino or English. The audio-video should be an original work of the student participants and shall not infringe on any copyright. Videos presented in the output should be taken by the participants. Criteria for judging: audio-visual language is 40%, storytelling is 30%, clarity of film statement is 10%, technical excellence is 10%, originality is 10%, a total of 100%.
To our participants, for any clarification on this activity, you may text or call us through the contact number written on the poster, or you may message our FB page, the LNHS Singing Tanghalan. So thank you very much, and once again, to all our participants, good luck, God bless, and we would like as well to recognize the support of our parents, guardians, who are there helping and guiding their children. So thank you very much and good luck to all.